Hello, welcome back to Realms of Forgotten Worlds video tutorials. I'm your host Albert Taylor, and I'd like to introduce a new topic today. First, hello to all those return visitors out there. Really happy to see you after just a short time of making videos. I actually have some people watching. Really appreciate that. Ones who subscribed, that's very good. Thank you for that. Okay, and I'm happy to say we have a new topic today. Well, not really too new, but in video form it is. Um, a topic I've seen a lot on Facebook lately. I'm in a writer's help page, and a whole lot of people have been asking this question. So that has motivated me to make a video. Since maybe I'm putting it in the wrong way in the post, but not too many people really understand what a multi-option is. Okay, but we're going to take it a different route today, maybe a little easier in video form. And I'd like to help those people out. All right. So before we get to that, I'd like to show you who our sponsor is. All right. Really anxious to see that. Who is our sponsor? All right. It's Realms of Forgotten Worlds. All right. A multi-option book finished and published back in July of 2017. I was going to say this year, but it was last year now. All right. So we have our email here. Actually, it's my email if you want to leave any comments there. If you don't want to post them on YouTube. We also have the Facebook page that we just made not too long ago. All right, where you can find all the updates and everything you want to know about book 2 or this one too. Maybe put your comments in there. Anything you want to know about the book they haven't covered already. All right, so that's what we'll use that page for. Okay, a little bit more for you just tuning in. Maybe this is your first video you've seen. Okay, what about Realms of Forgotten Worlds? How is it different? Okay, I'm happy to say it is very different from many books I've seen lately. It has 71 decisions, 234 chapters, 70 tragic endings, and 1 goal. Alright, so we say your adventure, you decide. Okay, may sound like some other books out there, multi-option books. Mostly children's books, what I found. I'm happy to say there's some adult reading material now. This is science fiction. Alright. I like to say hardcore science fiction if you like that. All right, so I'm happy to say it's all ready for you to read. Hopefully I have some maybe introduction to the story here maybe tomorrow or later on. But on to the first topic, how to end a book. That's a very, very good question. All right, so you may be anxiously waiting for the answer to that. But first, let's get into the state of mind. All right, you may be feeling a little bad that you haven't been able to finish your book. Let's see what somebody really intelligent had to say about that. All right, Albert Einstein. Actually was on that exact topic, but we could apply it there. Genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work. All right, that's marvelous. Really good news for some, right? Well, it was for me. You don't have to be a genius to do great work. You just have to work hard at it. And if you combine this with something Steve Jobs said, well, that's really good news. If you love what you do, then you just work really hard at it and you'll be number 1. All right. Really good news, right? Okay. If you're in that state of mind now, you want to succeed, let's see what we can do about it. Okay. So step 1 could be, and I recommend a brainstorm. Okay. Which has worked for me, hopefully will work for you. So you could try brainstorming. All right. A really, really good recommendation. All right, so if you're thinking what a brainstorming is, you can think about maybe, well, if you had a job in a company, well, most certainly you brainstormed before. So you get a big poster or whiteboard and drawing circles and ideas everywhere, and people maybe getting a little angry and frustrated once in a while when ideas conflict. But that's really the idea of brainstorming. It's not getting everybody happy, just putting all the ideas there, whether they conflict or not. And then later getting the best ones and arming your project. All right, that's the idea. And for your book, that's also the idea. So you get all your book laid out and the ultimate goal of finding your ending. All right, very good goal, right? Absolutely. So how do we do that? With a little help. If you don't want to use a whiteboard, then I recommend this program here, the version of 2018. By the way, they're not paying me, so I'm just recommending this program, this brand here, because it's worked for me. I've tried several brands and they were okay, but I prefer this one for me. But this is the idea, just to get you a little more oriented. not to actually get you into this program, but to get the idea of how to brainstorm and become more successful. All right. So I really recommend this program here. All right. So the question in your mind, how do you brainstorm? Well, maybe some of the younger generation may be asking this. If you're older like me, you're probably picturing the posters already. All right. Well, thankfully, this program is a little better than that. It's brainstorming on the screen, as you see here. A map I made in a previous video. I can recycle it here if you don't mind. So we have the general idea what we're doing. Okay. Well, these ideas are connected. They don't have to be connected. You just plaster everything out there and just go back and just scrape the good ideas off. That's the idea, not to stay organized or balanced or anything like that. I said that in the first video, but really thinking about it, important part is just to get your ideas on there. All right. And the most important part is to get the ideas off and into your head and organized after that. Okay, so this is just an idea to get you oriented. This is the same program here, by the way, and this is what it does. Basically, you just click and type. You don't have to right click, or you can if you want to, but it's really simple. And of course you can connect ideas here like I did. Alright, so let's get into really how to develop our idea, you can see in a more artistic way. Alright, like I like to say. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so here we are in the main program here. You can see we have a little tutorial here. Alright, so that may or may not interest you. You can just go here to this little white button here, make a new blank map. All right. Before that, if you have anything weird like these little red lines here, I have to go here to review, set language. I don't know, mine always goes to Spanish. That's kind of annoying actually, but I have to go up here, US English, and okay. All right. So that's a little extra step you can do. Okay, and previous video we saw how to change the background. You may or may not want to do that right now. I actually do. Well, I'm more science fiction oriented, so I like to go over here to design and go to map theme and go all the way down, and the theme is called space. Click on there, and wow, that changes everything for me. If it doesn't for you, then you can change that. That's really easy to do. It's a plain colors if you want. You can put a picture in the background. It's really flexible in that aspect. Alright, so what we want to do here is basically we want to get an outline of our book, because the end objective is finding the end of the story, right? That's what we really want to do. Alright, so what we can do here, hold down the left button here. You see the little hand symbol? And with that, you can move everything around. You also have this little box over here. You can move things around too over here, however you wish to do it. It's a little faster for me getting the little hand icon and moving like that. Alright, so if you get the hang of that, then there's no problem. Let's go to our main topic then. Alright, here you may want to put the title of your story, anything you want to put in there, even main topic will do. What this will do in the end, once you get a really big story going, is it'll be like your anchor here. It's a really big icon, and you'll be able to find the middle of the story real easy. Things start spreading out too long over here or over there. Okay, so let's put here, any title will do. Something that just came to mind, maybe The Life of a Wolf. I don't know why, but that's kind of crazy, but let's put that in. Okay, well, it probably has something to do with something I watched today. I really don't remember. Okay, but not important. Okay, just click out anywhere here and it will change the whole circle. It just adjust to the text, get bigger, smaller, whatever you put in there. That's also very good. Alright, so another tip here is you see where click outside and these little boxes appear. That's really good because that's simple. You just click and you type. That easy. Okay, so your story may be like this: The Life of a Wolf. Let's see, a baby cub. I think that's what a baby wolf is called, right? A baby cub. Alright, so you put it down here. You don't want to do this, and we talked about this before, because these are called, well, I call them actually hard lines. It's fine for now since the story is short. Well, the map is short actually, but as you get more and more boxes in here, it's automatically gets farther away. Okay, so this would be really, really far over here the more things are here because they kind of space out automatically. So what I like to do, since I like things really close to each other to show relevance, a connection, so just put it over here where it doesn't connect. All right. Also what I do, you don't have to do it, is just an extra step I like to do, just for the sake of doing it actually. Actually really, when you come back to the map later, a couple of weeks later or a month later, you can see exactly what's connected to what. So that's helpful there. Okay. Okay, you may want to zoom out here. I usually go to 70. This is things get bigger and bigger. Maybe come. Okay, see here. Adolescent cub. Okay, I think I spelled that right. Okay. Okay, so as your story goes out and out and out and out. Okay, what's the typical lineal story? Alright, so these can go by chapters. It doesn't matter. I'm kind of going against what I said before, just spilling the ideas out here. But probably if you're going to the objective of ending the story, it's probably because you already have your story, right? Okay, so I can kind of sacrifice that for now, right? I'm just splattering ideas out there. Okay, so you probably have your story already. Alright, so the problem we're focusing on now is ending the story. Okay, so let's focus on that then. Alright, so the adolescent cub, adult wolf, okay. This could be parts of your stories, different chapters in each one, however you want to put it so you can understand it better. Actually, if you have it like that, you can put it here, baby cub, an accident. The baby cub had a family accident or something like that. Humans invade. These could be your chapters here. You can probably see how this is becoming helpful already, right? Yes, it is very, very helpful. Okay, so you have your chapters here. Listen, cub. How about this? Vengeance. Could be a chapter here. Adult cub. Adult wolf. Sorry, adult wolf would be. I don't know. Anything really. Nothing really comes to mind. So maybe we'll think of something later on. He already has vengeance, and he's probably in a bad way here. It usually happens, right? Almost in every story. Okay, but anyway, here's the part right here, the ending. Okay, that's where we're stuck at, right? And that's probably where the story might stay if we're not careful. We may not get past that right there. Okay, so how to end this thing? Okay, so here we may go to the technique like the old mind maps here. An adult wolf, you could say maybe he on the point of getting vengeance, he forgives. Okay, maybe, right? Okay, how about over here? He gets vengeance, maybe. And retires. Well, that's kind of dumb, but maybe. Okay. So he gets vengeance, but he forgives. What else could happen? His mate convinces him to forgive. Okay. So if you have the time, start with the central idea and span out. You could. The reason for that is these arrows you can change later. So there's a little dot here instead of an arrow, so you can see which way the ideas are going. No problem right now, but if you do something more complicated, then it will get confusing. So you may want to change the arrow so there's a dot here and an arrow over here. Okay. So here we'll do the same thing. We'll be starting with the first idea, then spanning out. Okay, so we have 3 ideas there. What could be another one? something funny. It's not really a comedy, it looks like, but kind of a tragedy. To get Wolf dies trying to get vengeance. Okay, maybe. Won't be a book 2 after that, but it might sell. Maybe. Alright. Gets his vengeance and retires. That may be a book 2. You could put that here too if you want. If you have an idea of a book 2, put it out there. Connect it. Yeah, okay. We have a book 2. That's great. If you don't, go that way. That could be a book 2 too. So here you can get that. Didn't go the way we wanted. Okay, let's try again. Alright, so he can connect to book 2 over here too. Alright, how about this one? Consent to Forgive. That can go to book 2. And after that, he'll have little puppies. Okay, that's a good entrance to book 2. Alright, so we're seeing something really, really useful for this program already, right? Something if you put on a poster, you probably wouldn't get the same effect, I think. If you have many posters on a big wall, maybe. But for me, his program has proven invaluable, really. Okay, just because of this here. The only thing is I learned to use these lines probably 2 or 3 months into the attempt of making a really permanent map on my story. So this is a really valuable tip, believe me, making these lines so things don't move. I don't like things to move. I like ideas to stay together and getting them close. Alright, moving is not good for me. It may not be good for you, but if you want, you can do that. Okay, so we're saying book 2, the book ends. We can put an X there. Alright, for the obvious. Boom, boom, okay. Alright, so we're seeing finding the ending of the book isn't that hard, really, right? Okay, so we got one here, we got one there. We just got to find a poetic way to end it. Alright, so who could say that's not a bad idea? How about here we add some color. Here in design, here that's the color. Color fill. Turn that red. You can turn the letters white if you want. Go back to home. Go find white. Alright, whatever you want to do, just get organized. You can make them bigger, you can change these icons, design, let's see, topic shape, change those to whatever you want. The color, really, if you want to separate them into different areas, the climax is here. You can see you could do many things here. You can have sub-ideas, it could go off here too if you have a totally different idea. Instead of a baby cub, you could put a baby bear, or you go crazy if you want. Alright, so just an idea for those having a hard time ending your story. More than happy to help. Sorry about the comments where everybody got really quiet in the post, and I was trying to move more to the idea of multi-option, but I guess that didn't go too well. Things got really quiet there in the post. I could probably apologize for that. Alright, so I'm making it up here with the video. Hope you like it. Hope it's useful. If it's useful, you could always like it. That's really encouraged. And let's see, well, any other comments, you can put them in the video as well. That would be a really good way to help out my, you could say, my self-esteem, since I'm just starting this. And I hope to see you next time. In the next video, we should be introducing the book, some sample pages there with the voice once I get that worked out. So I really hope you like that too. Hope you see you in the next video. And as always, well, have a nice day.